It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It is IndyCar night on iRacing. Hello again, everyone. I am Gary Gatto, and welcome to P1's Broadcasting Signature presentation of Round 1, Week 1. And we've now started the 2026 schedule of Season 1 of 2026. The IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top split coming to you from, first time we've been here in a while for an opener. We are at Gateway. As always, joining me in the booth after a little bit of a break, Justin Petchar, good to have you back. And then also joining me, as always, paying attention to the points and how the season ended last year, as Luis Gonzalez-Nunez. We'll start off with the opening thoughts, though. Justin, welcome back. Good to have you here. We're ready to start off a new season.
Yeah, not only is it a brand new season, it's also the debut of the hybrid engines here for the IndyCar series on iRacing. It's going to be an interesting time to see what these guys do with the horsepower that we get out of the hybrids now, because you can now set between what type of deploy and regen level that you want. So it's going to be one to watch here with the season opener here just to the east of the gateway to the west. That is St. Louis.
Lewis, we have a champion that we didn't. We really did crown, but we get a chance to talk much about him. Seb Alexander is our Oval Series champion coming into this season.
And it's great debut for him because he won the championship by 7 points because he won the race. The first race on the iRacing is super speedway. Because he won that, he clinched the championship by 7 points over the Clendy. So now he started for the pole, and it's really good it started for him here in Gateway.
Speaking of the pole, let's get the starting lineup in. Justin.
Well, as you heard, the defending champion of the series, Seb Alexander, starts on pole. Next to him, Ty Quilla. Third, it is Kyle Clenworth. Fourth, a surprise visitor out of nowhere. Hey, welcome back, Adam Blocker. Good to see you. And starting fifth, it is Tristan Fortson. Sixth, it is Matt Hollabaugh. Seventh, Matt Taylor. Eighth, Logan Edwards. Ninth, Elijah Gilson. And 10th, the deer herself, Anna Clemick. Daniel DeRozzo starts 11th. Craig Forsythe, good to see him back here, starts 12th. 13th is Trace Shadid. 14th is Gary Miguel. Daniel Pereira starts 15th. Old and slow, Mark Murphy starts 16th. 17th is the boss man, Antonio Estrada. 18th, it is Cristiano Benevenuto. 19th, it is Caleb Brashear. 20th, Daniel Rice. 21st, Tyler Villamere. 22nd, Crash Neon. 23rd, Indy Kirkenbauer. 24th, Art Reimer. Alex Van de Sant. 25th and 26th, Alex Crasper. That is your 26 car field. What do you say? Green flag is out. Here we go from Gateway, and they're already off the run towards turn number 1. A little bit of bunch up there in the middle of the pack that looked like, yeah, it was Tristan Fortson. Got a little bit of understeer as he came off of turn 2 there. The one thing most people are wondering, what's wrong with the packages here? The rule packages here? Well, we're running the high downforce that you saw in real life here just this past season. Craig Forsythe tried to make a run on the outside there as they go through turn 2. Somebody hit the wall there. It looked like it was Logan Edwards. He got too close to the wall. Might have touched it a little bit. Should be no harm, no foul as they go through 3 and 4. Gary?
Interesting to watch this battle between Blocker and Clendy. Blocker making a rare appearance, and we see Seb Alexander go purple that time by, but Blocker making a rare appearance in the fixed series. But here he is, and he is stalking right now former series champion Clendy.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to move. Oh, he almost made contact there. Clendy almost made contact with Adam Blocker coming off of turn 4 there. He's going to try and see if he can get that run on the low side there. Going into turn 1, not going to be enough. Blocker will shut the door as they come off of turn 2.
That's Matt Hollenball back in the 5th spot, and he is in the alliance with Rogue Racing as well as IAR, as Clendy on the outside, Blocker to the inside, and he was trying to fend off Blocker a little bit. Oh, as he just slides right on in there. But here comes Hollenball to the inside of the 1.
Hollenball had that run there. He almost ran into he had to check up big time as he almost ran into the back of Blocker. Now he screws up a little bit coming off of turn 2. He loses all that momentum now as he's going to try and make that charge back up against Adam Blocker as they come off of turn 4. But Matt Hollabaugh is now under attack from Matt Taylor in the 6th position.
This is one of Matt Taylor's favorite tracks. And there he goes, purple with a 24.9. Last time we were here back in week 11, round 11 of season 3 of 2025, Adriano Pinero won that race over Brendan Lichtenberg, and Ty Quilla finished 3rd. Back in week 3, round 3 of season 2 of 2025, Hamilton Akabawizi over Matt Taylor by 91 hundredths of a second. Logan Edwards finished in 3rd. And then back in, little evasive action there coming off of turn 2. Round 8, week 8 in season 3 of 2024, Ryan Campbell, who's not in the lineup today, over Murphy, who's in the lineup today, and Ty Quilla finished 3rd in that one. So those are the last 3 races we've had here as we watch this battle continue between Taylor and Hollabaugh, the two Matts.
To interrupt there, Hollabaugh did come on the radio and said, I accidentally hit the pit limiter coming off of turn 2. Still say goes, I've been there, done that. It's not fun.
Run bottom, I think.
Everybody in the top 6 was in this weekend's PRI Hoosier 500. Seb Alexander with the top 10 finish. Ty Quilla with the top 10 finish. Top 5 for Quilla. Adam Blocker finished 2nd in that event. Matt Taylor finished that event as well. He was a top 15 finish, I believe. As we now Taylor and Blocker side by side in 3 and 4.
By the way, about that, really congratulations to you to survive. It's basically survive and have an amazing job you did for 2 weeks, but especially the last 3 days when you be for almost 5 or 6 hours in broadcasting, and then they come in the next day on Sunday, have that big race with Arjuna and Lewis.
I was tired. As soon as the race was done, I went and unplugged and I went right to take a nap. That's
Guys, I hate to interrupt there, but ADS Alex Madison is on pit road. He's
missing a front wing.
He lost part of his front wing on lap 9 coming off of turn 2 there. Daniel Rice, he just decided to not pay attention to his spotter there and basically take off that right front wing of ADS off of turn 2. And ADS was not too pleased about it either.
Oh, the Brazilian... it wasn't clear, but looked like he wanted to make the Brazilian move.
Yeah, it's not really a Brazilian clear. Let's just say that.
The Brazilian move, that's the word.
Can we call it the Brazilian block?
There wasn't a Brazilian clear because he wasn't clear. Here's Seb Alexander around Alex Van de Sant.
Estrada with the Brashear. Wow. That was close.
Yeah, a little too close.
Here comes Estrada off the corner to the inside of Brashear. And right in front of them is Murph. Murph is right where he started this race. Started 16th, currently is 16th. Here is Caleb Brashear to the inside of Murph going into turn 3. And he's going to get that position. Logan Edwards now attacking Elijah Gilson coming off of 2. One of the closest battles on the racetrack. It's kind of a bit of a train right behind Gilson. Then we got Edwards, Forsyth, Klimek into Razzo. Kind of 4 or 5 cars right in a row on a draft train. Coming off of 3 and 4 down the front straightaway in this 1.25 mile egg-shaped oval. Just to the east of Indianapolis, just outside of St. Louis. The track record here is held by Will Power, set in 2020 with the speed of 192.3. The career wins leaders here in IndyCar history at Gateway. Joseph Newgard with 5, including 3 in a row from 2020 to 2022. Scott Dixon has 2, and nobody else has more than 1. Your defending race winner here at Gateway is Kyle Kirkwood, his first ever oval track win. The names of former winners here reads like a who's who of IndyCar history, such as Paul Tracy, Alex Zanardi, Michael Andretti, Juan Montoya, Alan Sir Jr., Jill DeFerrin, Elio Castroneves, Will Power, and Takuma Sato.
East of Indianapolis?
West of Indianapolis, but it's east of St. Louis.
I was about to say,
Hey, let me handle the geography. You can handle the on-track stuff, okay?
now, there was a bit of a battle between Matt Taylor, Adam Blocker, and Matt Hollabaugh, but now Matt Taylor had to back out of it. I think he's burnt his tires up just a tad bit. But right now, it's Matt Hollabaugh that has Adam Blocker in his sights now. He goes to the bottom of the speedway in turn 2 there. Tries to get that run off of turn 2. Not going to be enough. And it looked like Matt Taylor just lightly tapped the wall there coming off of turn 2.
Little puff, and then there goes Clindy to the inside of Ty Quilla. Ty almost had a shot at winning that PRI Hoosier 500. They're going to side by side through the quarter. He took it 4 wide going into 3 on the white flag lap. It's what you have to do to win. Look at this. And Blocker's going to follow him through. Blocker just slices in front. Oh, he makes contact! Oh, we got all 3 of them into the wall! Caution on the racetrack.
No. No good.
What happened here? He slices down, and I think, did he think that Clindy was going to give him the inside?
I don't know.
But wait, before that, they have a contact. Before the exit on the turn 2, they have a contact by bump draft, and they came all of this thing. Huh.
Can't really see.
Ty Quilla with the worst end of that wreck.
Yeah, I know. Kind of.
Well, let's watch from Adam Blocker's point of view. He gets the run. He goes a 6th gear. He might have got contact right there.
Jeez.
Sends it to the inside. Wow, I think just 2 drivers going for the same piece of real estate there. I'll go ahead and let chat kind of make a determination on that one. But racing deal or no? But it takes out 3 of our top 4 drivers.
I think Loganedors came so fast, and then I don't know how. They're supposed to be in the real life. You have a puncture or like a flat tire, sorry, because he came from all this debris on the car. But at least he saved it. That's really tough when you have when you go so fast and then you want to have to brake in, and he avoided all these cars on the front.
That's Alex Krapser. He's Tristan Fortson blinked out. Alex Krapser is in Andre Ribeiro livery from
disappear.
Horn Racing back from 95 and 96 when they had that Honda Renard. Of course, Andre won the very first ever race for Honda at New Hampshire. He's coming to pit road right now. First car off of pit road is Seb Alexander with Matt Hollabaugh. So he has an Alliance teammate right behind him. Then we got Logan Edwards, Elijah Gilson, and Craig Forsyth. But the top 4 are going to have to stop. Top 3, excuse me, are going to have to stop at some point in this race. I don't think they can go no stop this thing. But they're staying out for track position. So that is Taylor Fortson and the prodigy, Indy Kirkenbauer. That very Christmassy looking livery of his.
Oh, interesting point. Oh, Adam Blocker said, "Why do you slow in the straight line?"
And of course, Glenworth replied, "So you couldn't stick your nose in there? I was trying to box you in."
if you enjoy P1's coverage of the iRacing IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top split and respect the stream, please do us a solid. If you're unable to donate to the broadcast, the next best thing to do is support us by subscribing. And while you're at it, don't forget to smash like and click the bell to help the algorithm so you don't miss out on future P1 iRacing broadcasts, including tomorrow night Formula Indy Series at Brands Hatch. Green flag back out. Matt Taylor, big lead and a big jump.
Jeremy Miguel's going to get a black flag. He jumped the start there. There was a big check, but he had nowhere to go. He unfortunately had to jump that start, but it's going to bite him in the rear end there as he has to let Anna Clement go by, and he's going to have at least 3 laps to serve a possible stop and go there.
Whoa, Clement drives Jeremy Miguel up to the top there, and now we're going to go 3 wide into 1. And I think possibly Anna saw that one coming and decided to let the cat go.
She decided to let him go, but now she's on that charge back again on the inside of Jeremy Miguel. Miguel just barely pinches her down to that bottom line there, but she's still not letting up now. She still has that run. As they head off towards turn number 1, she'll slot right back in behind Jeremy Miguel.
Yeah, that low line just doesn't work, especially coming off this corner. Big run. She's going to get a run on the high side. And going to be right back on the attenuator in 3.
And with that strong run as they came off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Still using that momentum of the draft now as they come down the front straightaway towards turn number 1. She's also pulling Daniel DeRozzo right behind her as they go off into 1. Anna Clement goes to the high side. Not going to be enough, though, because she gets caught up in a little bit of dirty air, as well as trying not to hit the wall off of turn 2 down the back straightaway.
I almost said Vitor. It's Jeremy again. Miguel, he is now coming to pit road. He had to enter the black flag. Oh, yes. And these cars are a little bit tougher to slow down with the hybrid on there. We saw that happen over the course of the pit stop competition. And we saw that with Alexis Newsom during the PRI Hoosier 500. So they got to learn how to bring these cars to pit road all over again under green flag conditions. But back up front is Matt Taylor, who has decided to stay out after the last caution. He is at 29 laps into his stint. Tristan Fortson is blinking in front of Alex Van de Zandt. Alex Van de Zandt is currently 1 lap down. Just turned the purple lap, but he had sustained damage earlier in the race from a little bit of a collision with Daniel Hess. He had to come into pit road to get a new wing. So he is 3rd car on the racetrack, but currently 22nd in the order as he goes to the inside of Fortson. Fortson probably just good to let him go, and that's what he does.
Yeah, even if there's a guy that's a lap down below, right behind you, you might as well just let him go because they're probably on fresher tires there, and they're going to be throwing heaters down in terms of lap time.
And the pit difference is not too much. And Alex Van de Zandt has 19 lap old tires versus 31 for Taylor and Fortson, so enough of a difference to just pull that pass off and make it a lot easier than it looked. But here is Taylor now holding off Alex. Alex trying to get on the lead lap, and Alex, if he does and he gets a caution, he'll be able to rejoin the tail end of this field. Alex pretty good at this place. Slide job.
What you said. Hey, Coach, quote what you said. Barring another caution.
Barring another caution.
I don't know, it's just me, but when you see in the cockpit, you cannot see the lights about the hybrid charging or stuff. It's just it's black, so you don't see nothing. That is kind of bad to don't see it. It could be nice to see how much hybrid they have in the track, but they don't show nothing.
I suspect that we'll eventually have an overlay that would allow you to show when the hybrid's being discharged. The talk was at Indianapolis you could use the hybrid about twice as straight if you were in the draft and not lose any momentum. And the key word is they're in the draft. If you're in the draft, you could reach, so you would come off a corner, use the hybrid. The hybrid would only be about a second and a half of discharge. Then you would recharge in the middle of the straight, and then you could charge it. You could use it again at the end of the straight, going into the corners, and that's what a lot of drivers were doing. They were using it coming off the corner, charging it through the middle of the straight, and then using it again before going into the corners. It said that you could use it up to twice if you're able to, if you were in the draft and you weren't going to lose pace because you were in the draft.
That's honestly a very smart thing to do right there.
And a Klimek to the inside of Craig Forsyth.
Yeah, almost. Oh, I think we got a little bit of a three-wide situation here. I don't know if that's going to...
Oh!
Craig Forsyth saw it better and backed out of it, and that way he could let Anna Klimek... Oh, a little, almost a contact there to let Anna Klimek go by to get right behind Elijah Gilson. Oh, Anna Klimek got a little bit of oversteer there coming off of turn 4. Craig Forsyth down to the inside of Anna Klimek as they go through turn number 1 and 2 here.
Yeah, he had to roll out of it in that corner there. Just he knew he was going to
go up. No, he lose the front wing. Oh.
Who?
Daniel Durato. Oh, no, that come back. iRacing forgiven Daniel Durato. The front wing.
All right, yeah, he has a front wing back, but looks like he might have had some netcode contact. Okay, he does have a damaged left front wing. You can see the angle of it is definitely, yeah, you can see the angle of that wing. You can see more of it.
Oh, almost contact between Craig Forsyth and Caleb Brashear. That's one thing about Gateway here. It doesn't matter what type of aero configuration you got. You get behind somebody coming through turns 3 and 4, that dirty air will absolutely bite you.
No, oh my.
Wow. Getting chippy for the opening race of the season. Season 1 of 2026. Anna Klimek to the inside of Elijah Gilson. Gilson way up to the top in the gray, and Klimek is going to pass. But Gilson getting a big run. Gilson using all the momentum from the high side to pull alongside.
Getting more action here tonight than what you would ever get here for a NASCAR iRacing Series race.
That's for sure. Hey, if you're just joining us, this is P1's coverage of the IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top split coming to you from Gateway. We've now completed 41 of 85 scheduled laps. If you're enjoying our coverage of tonight's race, I'd like to monetarily support us. It is the holidays. We do appreciate that. If you have any, if you would like to find a link to our GoFundMe campaign in the stream description, you can make a donation there. We realize times are tough, and of course, it is the holidays. So any donation, no matter the amount, is greatly appreciated. Matt Taylor, your leader, he should be coming to pit road here momentarily. I suspect that he will probably be able to get closer to that lap 50, but he cannot go unless we have a lot of caution. A lot of caution here. And now we're talking about we need to start getting caution after caution after caution. He, at this point right now, he is going to have to come to pit road and make a pit stop to complete this race. Same thing with Treston Fortune. And they will turn the lead over to Seb Alexander, our defending series champion from a season ago. And he will pick up the lead when Taylor and Fortune come to pit road. Taylor right now staying behind Alex Van de Sant, working on the draft, trying to extend this run of his a little bit deeper into his initial stint.
Yeah, he's definitely trying that, but I'm looking back at this battle between Indy Kirkenbauer and Anna Klimek side by side down the backstretch. So they came off of turn 2 there. Anna Klimek almost Brazilian cleared Caleb Brashear there. Brashear wisely backed out of it and now slots in behind Anna Klimek. They're going to try and tag team right there as they go towards turn number 1 to try and get past Indy Kirkenbauer, but it's not going to be enough now as they go through 1 and 2.
Check out Brashear down to third gear in turns 1 and 2. Here goes Brashear to the inside of Kirkenbauer, but he lifts just a little bit. Must have thought he was going to float out. Now here's Brashear, Kirkenbauer taking a look to the inside of Klimek.
Kirkenbauer trying to get that run now as there's also another battle right there. Elijah Gilson and Craig Forsyth. Forsyth bounced off the wall. He got caught up in dirty air behind Elijah Gilson, though. If there's one thing you must learn about Gateway in the IndyCar, dirty air is not your friend.
And Durazo coming off of pit road to get that wing replaced. And now
Right
comes out
in
front of that battle.
Oh, he goes right in front of Indy Kirkenbauer. Kirkenbauer wisely goes to the bottom there. He's going to try and get by Daniel Durazo here as they go up into one. Not going to be enough. He's going to wait to try and get him off of turn 2 there.
Matt Halliburton is getting close to Seb Alexander, and Treston Forson is coming to the pit now.
Preston Fortson answering the call to come to pit road. His one and only stop. Remember, they have this is a pit road speed limit here of 45 miles per hour. But remember, they have tire limits. So they have 3 sets of tires, 1 in the car and 2 in the pits to start the race. He's going to go dip into that pool of tires and get an extra set.
Alexander, side by side with Matt Halliburton. And basically take the lead for the race.
Effective race lead when Taylor comes to pit road. But Seb's like, I'm not done yet. In the one, side by side, wheel to wheel.
I think Seb Alexander was using the hybrid there because he had a ton of speed going down the front straightaway, but now he has to slot back in right behind Matt Halliburton because he got too much of a understeer situation as he went through 1 and 2 on the bottom.
And that might be the move that wins Matt the race. Matt, not the greatest day that he wish he had for the PRI Hoosier 500. One of the early retirements, but would like to follow that up with an immediate rebound and a win here in the Indy Oval Series on Tuesday night for the top split broadcast. He's going to hold the lead coming off the corner. Matt Taylor coming to pit road.
Indy Kirkenbauer also signaling that he's going into pit road there.
He's our scheduled stop.
Seb Alexander is still using that draft, though, going down the straightaway. But Matt Halliburton sees what he's doing. Halliburton goes down to the bottom to throw more dirty air on the front wing of Seb Alexander. Alexander still staying in line right there with Matt Halliburton as they go towards turn number 1.
And if these two start working in on each other pretty good, Logan Edwards is going to be part of this battle as well, and he's not too far behind. There you see him.
Essentially, Seb and Matt are playing cat and mouse right now. Or can we call it Tom and Jerry?
Well, they shouldn't be playing too many cartoon games out there. They are technical teammates. So I'd imagine they're probably in comms somewhere working with one another. But at some point, they're going to stop working and stop talking. And it's going to be elbows out, mano a mano, coming off the corner here down the front straight. As we are now getting close to 30 to go.
With the way these two are
Brashear to the inside. And we got the Cat Durazo's in there, but he is the lap down.
And he's trying to pinch Caleb Brashear down to the bottom. Brashear pushes up just a little bit.
Ooh.
Whoa. Brashear's probably saying to himself, I know you're a lap down, but this is ridiculous. And a climax signaling, she's going in.
Yes.
Went 34 laps on her stint. So not enough to make it to the end. Well, back up front, it is Halliburton, Seb Alexander, and they have pulled a little bit away from Logan Edwards. Logan Edwards now behind him. He's joined by his teammates. We'll give you some gap information here. There you see. Eschi and Estrada down the front straight. Actually, going to have a run on Estrada. If he can take a poke at him, going to the 1. Nope, not close enough.
Definitely not close enough now with that dirty air being thrown onto the front wing.
Don't go anywhere tonight. Amongst right when we are done with the completion of this broadcast. Stick with us. We will redirect you to the Indy Next Series at Motegi for their opener of Season 1 of 2026.
That should be a good one.
Indy. With Andy Kuchenbauer, a defender champion.
Yeah, Kuchenbauer is the defending champion of that, yeah.
And that should be a good one because Motegi always puts on some pretty damn good races.
Logan Edwards on pit road, scheduled stop.
I was just about to say, I thought I saw him on pit road out of the corner of my eye. Seb Alexander to pit road.
For those that all came to pit road on that early caution are going to have to make an extra stop. So actually, that might have been the good play on Matt Taylor and Tristan Fortson just to stay out.
So he gambled. So stay out and gamble good, because now he's coming to the turn 3 and 4. And should be Seb Alexander is even drop down.
Hollenbaugh on pit road. Caleb Brashear picks up the lead.
Now Matt Taylor pass Seb Alexander. Interesting.
And a big gap. Big gap. Back to Seb.
Wow.
In fact, even Tristan Fortson got his position back in front of Seb again. The Seb's going to have to try to work around him. Look at his battle a little bit further on back. Is that Brashear? No, that is Logan Edwards. We got two cars out there very similar. There he is, and that's Anna Klimek, Fortson. Not sure who that third car is behind him. But even Ito, Crash Neon. But even Ito, 23rd Crash Neon in 7th spot.
7. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, big run on the high side there, and he gets the position.
That could have been worse, though.
Logan Edwards, purple lap. Now we get to Murphy, who's in 3rd spot, going around Durazo, looking at Gilson to try to pick up a position.
So the gap in between Matt Taylor and Seb is around 4 seconds. So with Matt Halibut on the back, is 5 seconds between Matt and Matt Halibut.
Battle for position coming off of 2. El Patron, Antonio Estrada, and Daniel Hessie with Seb Alexander poking his nose in there. Now we got Seb Alexander, who has now made the attenuator. Tristan Fortson. This is a battle for position on the racetrack. When all the pit stops occur, this is going to be ultimately 2nd spot on the racetrack.
Seb Alexander to the bottom of the speedway now as they come off of turn 2. It's going to be not going to be enough. It's going to be Tristan Fortson still with that run. But don't look now. Here comes Matt Halibut. He's waiting in the wings there right behind. And Seb Alexander, he has nowhere to go. He's got Tristan Fortson and the boss man, Antonio Estrada. But now here comes Seb Alexander to the inside of Tristan Fortson as they go off into 1.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, nice job. Look, very nice job. I thought that the last lap is gonna keep it. They're gonna give it the draft. Estrada.
Estrada is a technical teammate with the red and blue car right underneath him, and then Seb Alexander. Oh, that black and orange car right in front of him. A black, orange, and gold car. 2 black and orange cars out there. Seb Alexander.
Now it's 4.7. Seb Alexander behind of Matt Taylor.
Tony Estrada coming to pit road, scheduled stop. Caleb Bashir on pit road, scheduled stop. Mark Murphy now. Murph staying out long here, going on the economizer run. He's on the blue hair accelerator right there. And here he comes, pit road. Now he'll turn the lead over to Daniel Hesje.
Blue hair. That's one way to describe it.
Someone that's older than him, I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Murph on pit road. Tyler Villamar moves up to second on the racetrack. He's in one of the, I think that's one of the throwback, one of the liveries used earlier this season by, what team was that? Castro Neves' team.
Meyer Shank?
Meyer Shank. There it is. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. As we see a host of cars down pit road. But Hesje and Villamar, they should come to pit road here very soon. They are 51 laps into their stint. And Villamar coming to pit road right now. Hesje coming to pit road right now. So that's going to turn the lead over to Matt Taylor, who's all the way over on the other side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. And he is all by himself at the moment on the racetrack.
And all he can hear in his head is probably the song, All by Myself.
And he is exactly that. As the gap back to Seb Alexander continues to grow. 4.5 seconds with 12 to go. Now, does Seb have the better tires, and can he reel in Matt Taylor over the course of these last 12 laps?
They have a big gap.
That is a big gap. And here are your track conditions. 85 on the track temp, 77 on the ambient. So the coolness of the track and the coolness of the ambient is really helping just all drivers here.
Well, the lap down, you can no help Matt Taylor because now in the front they have a Crash Neon and Al Reimer. So that could be affect a little bit there, maybe lose a 1 second. But yeah, who knows?
Caleb Brashear, purple lap at 24.7.
I don't think Seb can do it. It's too big of a gap, and from what I'm seeing, it's growing.
Right now, Taylor in traffic. Right in front of him is Art Reimer.
Barring another caution coming out, Matt Taylor will pretty much have this in the bag.
Yeah, the problem is you're gonna be on the behind of the car, but the other thing is you have to make the pass, and that's the other. At least take a 5 laps to do the attempt to do it, and that is it is difficult in Gateway.
And whenever I hear people say New Hampshire's a tough place to pass on, Gateway outclasses that by a mile.
And the reason why is that Gateway, the high side in 1 and 2 is the best line to be, while the low side in 3 and 4 is the best place to be. And you can't always line them up that way. Once again, if you're just joining us, you're watching P1's coverage of round 1 of 12, opening round of season 1 of 2026 of the IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top split, coming to you from Gateway, where Matt Taylor, Mr. Richmond, currently leads with about 7 laps to go. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next race. Also, don't forget your commentary team by sending a donation via our GoFundMe campaign. The link is in the description. We certainly would appreciate it. But 6 more, now 5.5 more circuits for Matt Taylor to now go down and check off another track on a top split broadcast for him. He's got Richmond mastered. We know he's pretty good here, but he's going to like to check off Richmond on the checklist. And he is just 5 laps away from, or excuse me, he'll get Gateway off the checklist here here in about 5 laps.
Matt Taylor, like you said, he said he's pretty good here, but from what I'm seeing, he's put on a masterclass performance.
Go back to P2, and Hollenball all over the attenuator, while Sam Alexander takes it defensive into 3 and 4.
Yeah. Matt Hollenball now, the thing called teammate is now out the window.
Yeah, for sure.
Side by side between him and Seb Alexander as they come off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. And I believe that that's not for position, though. But right in the wings, though, right behind Gary Miguel is Logan Edwards. He's just waiting for chaos to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen to where a caution will come out, to where he can capitalize on any possible mistakes. But now here comes Gary Miguel. He's got that run, even though he's not for position, though. Like I said, not for position for Gary Miguel. He's got that run, though, but he wants to try and get ahead of these two in front of him here. But Matt Hollenbach and Seb Alexander are basically just, they're having fun right now because they know the end of the checkered flag is coming up. It's coming up pretty quick.
I would say Miguel probably wants to stay clear of this battle in front of him. That is a battle for a podium position. He probably shouldn't interfere in that. Oh, to the inside. Matt sends it.
He sent it, but it was not enough to try and get by him, though. He's probably just he's teasing him. That's what he's doing. He's teasing him. But I think Seb and Matt are pretty much content on finishing on the podium here.
White flag.
White flag, one more.
Whole host of traffic in front of our leader.
Well, here comes Matt Hollenbach. He's got the run on the inside of Seb Alexander as they go down the back straightaway towards turn number 2.
Nice.
I think he's got it. But Matt Taylor will claim the win here.
You know what? Miguel did something, and Steve Alexander was scary about that. But it was almost a good move, that.
It was almost. But Matt Taylor will win here at Gateway. Second, it is Matt Hollenbach. Third, it is Seb Alexander in a wild finish.
7,400.
And there you see Matt Taylor with the W. And now he, like I said, he can check off Gateway now. Matt Hollenbach second. And that's a good recovery drive after a disappointing finish for him at the PRI Hoosier 500. Seb Alexander, I think this is a pretty good start, I would say, to defense of his Indy Oval Series championship from a season ago. Logan Edwards and Caleb Bashir teammates, 4th and 5th. Treston Fortson in 6th. Anna Klimek 7th. Greg Forsyth 8th. Elijah Gilson 9th. Mark Murphy gets his way up to 10th. Lewis, your driver of the race is?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you to Alexander Van der Sar, for sure. He came for one lap down to the Caleb Bashir, sorry, 14th spot. Nice for him.
14 spots gained by Brashear. Started in 19th, finished in 5th there. Moving on to the next page. The Prodigy and the Indy Next Oval Series champion, Kirkenbauer, finishes 11th. Alex Van de Sant recovers and brings it to the lead lap and comes home 12th. Tracy did 13th. Grabs her 14th. Neon 15th. Antonio Estrada, last car on the lead lap there you saw at the end, in 16th. Then we go Daniel Hesche, Villamar, Reimer, and Pereira, your top 20. And then Durazo, Benedito, Miguel, and then we got the 3 that were taken out in that early, and the only caution we had, of Blocker, Quilla, and Clindy there in turns 3 and 4 where that happened, and that brought out our only caution of the day. All right. Let's get into the interview room. And we don't have Seb yet. So we will see if he does show up. But we'll bring Matt Hollibaugh, who is standing by. And here he is. Matt Hollibaugh joining us in the booth. Congratulations. Hey, man, great start to the season. And I would say a pretty good recovery from, I would say, a subpar Sunday for you. But a great way to start the season. P2. And really, if it just wasn't for a different strategy from Matt Taylor, you would have been fighting for the win there at the end.
Yeah, honestly, this was my first ever race on the new Scana Gateway. Like, I don't know where the heck this came from. Like, it just clicked. Yeah, I want to apologize to Seb there for squeezing him on exit 4. I kind of got that my vision got filled with a checkered flag, so like I didn't treat my teammate as well as I probably could have, my alliance mate. So apologies to him there. At least we both got podiums. Yeah, I'm just kind of in shock right now. Like, this is my first fixed race in, I think, since my just absolutely abysmal performance at Indy last season. So,
well,
I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of speechless.
Well, talk about. I guess the next question is everyone wants to know how about the hybrid? How about the hybrid? Useful at all here or no?
My wrist hurts and I need more buttons. But,
okay.
I will say, battling Seb just after the green, not the restart. Yes, just after the restart. It was nice to be able to just bank it and then just let it all go, like right on corner entry to try and squirt it in next to him. God, that doesn't sound right. But you know what I mean? Like, I had the resource, I had that tool to offset what he was doing on corner exit. And yeah, it was a lot of fun battling him. I don't think we had anything for Taylor. I think he just played the pit strategy and traffic just better than we did. I probably kind of ruined Seb and I's run to try and, get the win by battling him so hard. So yeah, that was, honestly, I didn't expect to be like in the position to be for a podium, like until the blocker, Ty, and I think it was Clendy, all three of them just kind of, the seas parted in front of me. I can't believe I wasn't in that, by the way.
Well, you survived.
That was
yeah,
bizarre.
You survived. Yeah. I mean, that's the key thing. And then sometimes that's all you really need to get yourself off to a good launch of a good season here is just, get a couple or start off the season with a good result. You got that. You finished second. Any shout outs, friends, family, sponsors, anyone you want to say hi to?
Shout out to Clendy and Tykeela for just helping me out with finding a good starting point for the tools. Shout out to Seb for racing me clean, even though I probably didn't race him as clean as he deserved. Shout out to Adam Crane and Chad Simpson for just kind of letting me on this whole program. I think this might be my first time in the booth since I joined Satellite, isn't it? I feel like
I thought didn't you win at Indy?
That was before Satellite.
Is that before Satellite? Okay.
I think I was still on All American iRacers back then.
I know you got an Indy dub somewhere.
Team, I know. I did. I'm proud of it. It was IIS. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for the broadcast, guys.
All right, no problem, Matt. Good to have you here. Congratulations on the P2. We'll catch you next week when we head to Vice City.
Matt 1-2, baby.
And let's bring up Seb. And here is Seb joining us in the booth. Not a bad start to the defense of your title. You probably wanted second. You definitely wanted first, but it just looked like he was on a different strategy than everyone else, and it really paid off. But a good start to your defense, finishing on the podium.
Yeah, we'll take it. Still not really comfortable with this whole hybrid thing quite yet, so yeah, can't complain too much. Taylor just found a superior strategy. I think he was just able to run his pace. And compared to like how when you're locked behind traffic, it's it's a good chunk of tenths right there every lap. So good to him.
Tell us about the hybrid. It's obviously brand spanking new. You got a chance to use it a little bit during the PRI Hoosier 500. Now we get to use it for the first time in an official iRacing races. What's the trick? What seems to be eluding you on the hybrid? When to use it? When not to use it? When to recharge it? What is kind of throwing the wrench into your process?
All of it, and I think most of all having to worry about that while at the same time driving fast. It's just like a little bit too much for me right now. Just need more laps under my belt with it. I think is all. It does seem to make the draft effect quite exaggerated on short ovals here at least. I didn't notice it as much in the Hoosier 500, but it seemed like here it was so easy for someone to hang on to you. So yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of too early to tell really. There's a lot of like tinkering with it to be done. So I don't wanna. I wanna reserve. I wanna withhold judgment for now. I just have to give it some time and see.
Shout outs. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just a lot more to deal with.
Yeah,
we already have quite a bit to deal with. So yeah, right now I'm just a bit overwhelmed, but we'll get there.
No Got it. Yeah, I always say it's like we're piloting planes, even though this is fixed setup, but it's like piloting jet fighters in a gymnasium. That's kind of the example that Rick Mears gave, and that was in a time before things like the hybrid and everything. So I can only imagine it's amplified just a little bit. Any shout outs, friends, family, sponsors, anyone I want to say hi to before we let you go?
Just all my friends in the alliance as usual. Always a blast. Had a banger of a Hoosier 500, and I was just head down, eyes forward, and keep on digging.
Well, congratulations, Seb. Good start to defense of your Indy Oval Series championship, finishing third here at Gateway. We'll catch you when we head to Vice City here in about a week.
Hell yeah. See you guys.
So Seb, not too upset, at least, not sounding too upset. Let's bring in Matt Taylor here, and here he is. And Matt, just the key decision when that first early caution came out is, should I come to pit road or should I not? And you decided not to, you and a handful of others, and that seemed to be what paid off the most for you, getting the win. Congratulations. We know you raced pretty well here before in the past, but now you can officially cross it off your list as getting a win in the top split race at Gateway.
Yeah, that was fun. Lucky to dodge the big wreck there, which took out a bunch of fast drivers. Did my usual mess up qualifying, completely blew turn one, so had some work to do. But it looked like kind of as we were watching that run play out, the Ty and Glendy were definitely starting to lose their fronts a little bit, and I felt really good on pace. And when that caution came out, we were looking. I was kind of just guessing that we were like 15 laps short on fuel there, and I've kind of learned my lesson, pitting and taking off more weight when you don't necessarily need to, or it's not going to benefit you. Which, there was a risk of a caution there, but thankfully everybody went green.
Well, it definitely worked out for you, but there were moments that you got caught up pretty heavy traffic. Was traffic out there cooperating, or did you find that if you maybe caught the traffic at another part of the race, it could have been a different outcome?
Yeah, not bad. Mostly just being patient, really. Your best opportunity to make a pass when you've got good pace is exit at 2, set up the run, and boost with that hybrid. The hybrid was huge, helped a ton. But then those last like 5 laps or so, I'm in a swarm of, I don't know, 6 cars all battling for position. So there was a little bit of mental calculation going on there too.
Well, good start to the season. You're going to start off as the leader going into the next round at Vice City for Homestead Miami Speedway. Any shout outs, friends, family, sponsors, anyone I want to say hi to getting off the win to kick off the season?
As always, thanks to my teammates. We're still working on setups and pushing on that one. And thanks you guys for putting this on, and we'll see you next time.
Good to have you here, Matt. Congratulations on the win. Our season now leader of the points going into the next race is Matt Taylor with the big win here at Gateway. Guys, one of the things that we really heard a lot about was everyone kind of mentioned the hybrid, whether I made them mention it or not. One driver says it's still a little bit more than everything happening in the car. You're at a football field a second, and now you have an extra button or two you have to worry about. Or another driver says, hey, the hybrid was a big help for me in making passes. Justin, I guess the hybrid's going to be a story that we're going to be really talking about, I'm guessing, all season long, as everyone's going to be hitting tracks for the very first time with this hybrid that we've never had before.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be one to essentially keep an eye on throughout the entire season, like you said. I'll even say this. We're going to have to keep an eye on it when we go into the iRacing IndyCar Series for 2026, because there's a number of tracks that it's going to be interesting to see how it handles, where it's useful, where it's not. But as you said, the hybrid, essentially with the manual deploy, manual regen, it adds more buttons to the wheel than you already have. So you almost have, it's almost to a point where you have to get a button box just to use that now. If you don't have enough buttons on your wheel.
Any button box makers out there want to make a sponsorship with us? Now's the time, because I think we need a lot of drivers out there. Or if you make wheels, Gomez, if you have a wheel with like a bunch of buttons on it, I think we're gonna have drivers out there needing more buttons and either more buttons on wheels or a button box. But I mean, overall, Justin, not a bad start to the season, though.
Oh, definitely not. I do have an update though on Ty Killa. He is still in orbit from his wreck.
Lewis,
so he should be orbiting in a helicopter-like way all the way down to Vice City as we speak.
Lewis, a good start to the season points-wise for our defending series champion. But a good start to the season also for Matt Taylor, who's going to start off strong and head with the lead going down into Vice City with the strength of field today. I think this is going to be probably the biggest one of the week. This was a strength of field 46.03.
Yeah, for sure. It's the biggest so far. Yesterday, it just was 37-32, winning by AJ's Mosselman. So that's it. After that, we don't have any until today when we 46.03. So it's very interesting what's going to happen with the hybrid in Chicagoland in week 6 or in week 8 with the Fontana, or week 11 with Michigan when we go into the chicken flag and who's going to hold it, the hybrid, to the last corner to the end. So very interesting. Then it's coming Iowa in week 5. Also, it could be good to have it over there. So we're gonna go to Atlanta, the new one I think it's 2008. Yeah, I think
it's 2008.
Oh, so the old one.
The old one, yes.
Yeah. So
the one you're thinking of as far as meme tracks that we're going to with the hybrid, we're going to Alabama. Yeah, we're going to Alabama, boys.
I don't found it. I didn't say that. That's why. I just jumped in from Chicagoland to Auto Club. So that's why I didn't say Taladera. Because it's everyone is going over the 250 and 2 something. So it's like no big deal over there. So, but yeah, I think with 2026, new friends, new drama, new steak we have to cook every time. So with all these things happen today, so I hope the people still keeping in mind is just don't get it in serious all this. So it is what it is, and race it is, and just switch the page for the next one. Like you said, it's Miami, so it's gonna be very interesting and see what's happened. So it's gonna be an afternoon. So it's gonna be really, really hot for sure in there. So see you next week for that. And for my side, see you this Thursday at 7:45 for P1. We're gonna go to Barber And then we're going to go to Watkins Glen for the Indy Light Series, the ERL Indy Light Series of 7:45 Eastern time in there. So see you there.
All right, and that's next for Lewis. Let's get on out of here. Give everyone back their Tuesday night. Don't forget, right after us, and just starting moments from now, and just at the completion of this stream, you should be redirected to them. If you're not, go to our main page, and Jacob Collins will be bringing you the Indy Next Oval Series. And they will be at Motegi, and that we've saw the defending winner of that series, defending champion of that series, Indy Kirkebauer. He was in this race. I'm sure we'll see him over there, but that's immediately following us here on P1. Let's get on out of here. So that's it for tonight. Once again, your podium here from Gateway. Matt Taylor. He's got a good history here, and he starts off the season strong, gets the win. Matt Hollenball gets his first podium, and he thinks that we could recall with the Satellite crew. And Sam Alexander, defending series champion, comes home third. Join us again next week for round 2, week 2 of season 1 of 2026 of the iRacing IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top splits. The teams and drivers head to Homestead Miami Speedway for a first intermediate track of the season. How will the hybrid work there? Coverage will begin around 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. Again, that's 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Remember, as always, for the correct broadcast time in your area, you can find everything right here at YouTube at youtube.com/@P1 Broadcasting. Hey, we love bringing these races to you, but not easy and require time and money to produce. If you share our passion for the sport of IndyCar and enjoyed our coverage of the IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top split, please take time to visit our GoFundMe page. The link is in the description, and donate to our 2025 broadcast fund. We realize times are tough, so any contribution would be greatly appreciated. We thank you for watching and making us a part of your Tuesday evenings each and every week. Now, as you know, the YouTube algorithm game is not an easy one, so please help support P1 with the weekly grind. Leave a comment below. Let us know you thought of tonight's race, and if you enjoyed tonight's coverage, support us by smashing like in the video. If you're new, click subscribe, and while you're at it, hit the bell for weekly reminders so miss out on more of P1's other iRacing programming, including right now, it's the iRacing Indy Next Oval Series, currently underway at Motegi. You'll find the stream live on our channel's main page right now, or stand by and be redirected if you have autoplay enabled at the completion of this stream. Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Simrat Market, your go-to source for iRacing paint templates and broadcast resources. From clean base liveries to pro-level design assets, Simrat Market has everything you need to build your brand on track. Visit simratmarket.com. Download, customize, race. Track cams for this race are provided by Whiplash SimCams. Get the most out of your iRacing experience with Whiplash SimCams. To learn more about Whiplash, like them on Facebook. You can follow them on X and Instagram. All the links you need are in the description. For business inquiries to learn more about P1 and what we do, like us on Facebook. You can follow us on X and Instagram. You can follow all of our social links on Linktree. You can check them out in the description. So for Justin Petschauer, Luis Gonzalez Nunez, everyone here at P1, I'm Gary Gotzo saying good night. Thanks for watching, and all of our men and women serving in the military and as first responders, Godspeed, God bless, and come home safe. Catch us again next week in Vice City for the next race of the iRacing IndyCar Oval Series Tuesday night top split right here on P1. Good night and happy holidays.